Shalom, friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, and I want to invite you to bring Israel into your home throughout the year with the amazing and stunning Meir Panim calendar. This calendar will keep you connected to Israel throughout the year with its listed Jewish holidays and Israeli national holidays, and especially through its 16 beautiful, breathtaking, and professional photographs of various historical and biblical sites around the land of Israel, each one accompanied by amazing facts about each one. Some of these photographs, in fact, have been taken by an IDF soldier, giving you that very, very unique vantage point that only an IDF soldier can give. This makes a perfect gift for family members and friends who love Israel, who love the Bible, who love history. And the best part of it all, it's free. By making a donation to Meir Panim, you will get this calendar for free. It's shipped worldwide. You can give it to family members or friends, keep it for yourself as a way to keep connected to Israel all throughout the year. Just go to israel5.org/calendar or click on the link below to make a donation to Meir Panim and keep Meir Panim doing its amazing, incredible work that it always does and needs to continue to do, specifically for IDF soldiers and for evacuated families deeply affected by this war. Again, go to israel5.org/calendar or click on the link below to make a donation to Meir Panim, get this amazing and stunning calendar, and stay connected to Israel all throughout the year. Today is December 22nd, 2024, and this is our ongoing weekly update on the war against Israel and its enemy neighbors, specifically Iranian proxies throughout the Middle East. Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions and want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. The major headlines here in Israel these past few days have been focused on the attacks from Yemen, from the Houthis, an Iranian proxy terrorist group in Yemen, which continues to attack Israel from afar. This past week, there have been 2 separate attacks on Israel, both in the middle of last week. A ballistic missile which was shot down, but the warhead did not explode and therefore fell in Israel just outside of Tel Aviv in an area called Ramat Gan on a school. Thank God nobody was in there, nobody was hurt, but the school was heavily damaged. And just this past Shabbat, another missile from the Houthis in Yemen was launched. This one, for some reason, was not intercepted, not shut down, landed in Tel Aviv. 16 Israelis were lightly injured. As a result of these attacks, Israel did attack certain areas in Yemen, both its capital and a port city. About 40 Israeli Air Force fighter jets were part of this mission, delivering a major, major blow to the Yemenite-based terrorist organization. One of the fighter pilots, his own grandfather, came from Yemen in a special rescue operation in the early years of the state of Israel. And he was quoted as saying, "My grandfather suffered great oppression in Yemen as a Jew, as a persecuted Jew. And here I am taking part of a mission, securing the safety and security of the Jewish people in their homeland." An incredible, incredible thing. So the Houthis pretty much are now the lone proxy group of Iran, still functioning, still acting as a threat. But again, Israel is fighting against it, and America as well. After the Tel Aviv attack this past Shabbat, just hours later, also launched its own attack as a result of what it did to Israel, but also as a result of what it continues to do in the waters around Yemen and the way that their attacks are affecting both American and international shipping. Once again, to send a message to them that they will, their attacks on Israel, on America, and the world will not go without a response. In other news, the Syrian front continues to be a very hot topic, so to speak. The rebel forces in control. Israel, as we said, has destroyed most of Syria's military without any resistance, something just completely unprecedented, very, very historical. The rebel groups, the rebel leader specifically, has announced many times that he wants this to be a different chapter for Syria, for the Syrian people, an era of peace without conflict with Israel, which is a major, major statement. A senior diplomat from America had a meeting with him in recent days in Damascus. She heard the same thing. She reported the same thing. Of course, she said actions are more important than words. But they definitely gave her and the Americans, as well as the Israelis, something positive to leave with, and possible hope that things actually will be different with Syria moving forward. Israel has been in a state of war with Syria since the beginning of the creation of the state of Israel in 1948. So this would prove to be a major turning point in the history and the relationship between these two countries. Gaza still is an active battleground against the Hamas terrorist organization there, but very different. Active fighting continues, but much in a much lessened way. Fighting still continues in the north and south of the Gaza Strip against small enclaves of Hamas terrorists. But for the most part, Hamas has been completely decimated and its threat destroyed. The ceasefire in Lebanon continues to hold. IDF soldiers are still there. They were given 60 days from the beginning of the ceasefire to leave southern Lebanon, to leave their posts, to leave their positions. That goes into January, so they still have around a month or so of that. But there have not been rockets shot by Hezbollah into Israel ever since the signing of that ceasefire, a very positive thing for Israel, specifically the residents of the north. Still, tens of thousands of them have yet to return home to their communities that line the border with Lebanon. We hope that happens very soon. That's the scanner on the Middle East. Israel really just displaying incredible strength, incredible force, incredible dominance in the region against Iranian terror proxies throughout the region on all fronts, literally. And we continue to thank you for your support, your prayers, and your thoughts of Israel. And we continue to send our blessings to the soldiers on the front line. I do need to share one last thing, that there is a hostage deal that might actually be taking place very soon, possibly in the coming days. Things are looking better than ever. We know that there has not been a hostage release since the beginning of the war, 2 months into the war, approximately about a month or two into the war. There might be another release of hostages, a deal with Hamas that would see hostages released. The details are still being worked out, but Israeli officials believe that Hamas has been pinned up against the wall so much as a result of Israeli military force that they are now making concessions and are being compromising in ways they never have been before. So we hope to see hostages released so soon. We'll obviously keep you updated on that as well. All the best, my friends, and be well.